friends. Welcome to the Lori Lulu Crochet Podcast, episode number 9. My name is Lori. I live in the Chicago suburbs with my husband Ryan and our 2 cats, Dixie and Daisy. And I love to crochet. And you can find all that crochet goodness on my Instagram and Ravelry. You can find me as Lori Lulu 327. And if you have any questions or comments or just want to chat, email is a good way to get a hold of me, and that is lorilulu327@gmail.com. You can always leave comments down below, subscribe, like, all that fun stuff. Welcome to any new viewers. We have a few. And to all my returning viewers, I'm so glad you came back. And with all that administrative stuff done, just grab your project, grab a drink, whatever you want, coffee, tea, water. And yeah, we've got some stuff to talk about. So now with that admin stuff out of the way, can I just vent for a bit? Because I feel like every time I podcast, I record a video, it snows outside. Seriously, it is April 27th and it is snowing outside. I'm very frustrated. Especially when you consider Easter 6 days ago was sunny, beautiful. We hit almost 80 degrees. Gorgeous day. And now we've got snow. Like, I just want to cry. Anyway, speaking of Easter, I hope you had a great one. We did. My parents came down Saturday night and then left Sunday afternoon, and yeah, it was a great time. Our church does, Ryan started a Good Friday service. He likes to do the Tenebrae service, which is one where you have the 7 candles and you read a scripture, and after each scripture you extinguish a candle, and then by the end it's dark and it's silent, and it's time to reflect on what Jesus suffered for us all. And last year he had me read, which I'm like, don't do that to me again, because I cry. And I hate trying to talk and I'm crying at the same time. Don't do that to me. Okay? So yeah, so he found other people to do it for me. Thank you very much. But yeah, it was that's not really a great service, but the whole weekend is just a great time to reflect on what Jesus did for us. And if I keep thinking about it, I'm going to cry, so let's move on. The only bad part about this weekend was Ryan got sick. And of course, if you work with high school, daycare, regular school, little kids, you're gonna be exposed to their germs and you're gonna get sick. And I knew it was a matter of time before Ryan got sick. For those of you who are new, he just started a new job. He works with special needs adults, and of course they don't always wash their hands, and they, you know how it is. It's the same with kids. I used to work in a daycare. Yeah, I got sick a lot. I was around a lot of germs. Ugh. Anyway, so like the Sunday service, he's the pastor, so he's preaching, and he's so close to finishing, and like his cough returned, and he's trying to get through without coughing. And anyway, my illness is pretty much gone. I still have a cough, which that seems to be like the thing that lasts forever. So I'll try not to cough. I've got my water right here if I need it. So, tax season is over. Ha! Yay, I'm so glad. And honestly, like the day after, like things go silent. Like there are hardly any calls. This year's been a little different, just because the state of Illinois is being the state of Illinois. Basically, they're sending out letters to people. So if you get one of these, email me I can have my boss help you figure out what to do. Basically, the state of Illinois is contesting your property taxes. And it's really only if you're getting a refund from them. So my boss thinks, oh, state of Illinois is broke, they can't pay the refunds, they're going to contest it any way they can. So if you live in Illinois and you get one of those letters, let me know. My boss has a letter and everything. He can help you through it. So we have been getting a lot of those calls. Yeah, so just know you're not alone. Okay, the state is not picking on you. They're picking on everybody. Yeah, but yesterday I had 2 phone calls the whole day. If you want to count like actual clients that called. Robocalls, I don't count those. But yeah, I had 2 calls. Had one person stop in to pick up their copies. And that's my day. That's what I do. So, YouTube, crochet, that's how I get through the day. So anyway, that's been about it. The only other exciting thing in my life is I've hit 500 subscribers. That's crazy. So, we are going to do a giveaway. Basically, I'm going to tell you what to say. And then down in the comments below, if you could just tell me, what's your nickname? And why? Why do you have that nickname? Why did you get that nickname? I had asked that in a couple episodes, like one of my first 2 episodes. I just written it at the top. I only had one person respond, so I kind of want to know from you guys. So comment down below, and I'll leave it open for 2 weeks. So once this is posted, so it should be Monday-ish. That's when I'm planning on uploading this. So 2 weeks from that Monday, I'll draw the winner. Do a random comment picker. So yeah, just what's your nickname? And is there a specific story as to why you have that nickname? Do you want to know what you're going to win if you win? I have it in my special Llama Llama bag. Just I still had it around in my craft room, and okay, we'll use that to hold all the stuff, all the goodies. So, first thing, we'll get this lovely Lion Brand mandala. Sparkle. You gotta have sparkle in there, and it's a lovely rainbow. I bought this because I wasn't sure if I was gonna have enough for the hat that I made, and oh, I've had plenty. So this is, what's the 94% acrylic, 6% polyester. It is 328 yards. It's a number 3, and it's in the colorway Hercules. So you'll get this. You will get some stitch markers that I made. Well, I shouldn't say I made all of these. Some of them were ones that I got at a stitch marker swap, like this one. And here, I'll just pull them all out. And this one I got at a stitch marker swap. And this one I made. This one I think, yeah, this one's a progress keeper. It's a little fairy. You see her? So anyway, so those will all be in the giveaway. Put them back in the bag here. And then I was at Target looking at different socks, and I found this pair. It's a cat with a yarn ball, and I figured, and they're 2 different cats, so they're mismatching socks. I hope you don't mind. So you have these cute little kitties with yarn balls. And speaking of kitties, if you see this scratch, the perils of living with cats. That's all I gotta say about that. There's one more thing, but I have to talk about it at the end. So there's a surprise coming in. And last bit is a copy. Well, you probably won't get this copy, but I'll send you a digital copy because the printer didn't work very well. But it is a copy of my Persuasion shawl pattern. As you can see, the lovely printer did not work. So yeah, my Persuasion shawl is for sale in my Ravelry store. Put a link down below. And this will be, so yeah, I'll send you a digital copy of it as well. So you get a pattern, you get a beautiful yarn, some cute socks, and some stitch markers, and a surprise. But you'll know what it is by the end of this video. So, I'm excited. Again, the prompt is, what's your nickname and why? And I'll do a random comment picker in 2 weeks. Okay, so on to finished objects. I have one, and it's one that you haven't seen yet. It's one I started after I recorded last time, and it's quick, easy, yeah, and I really, really like it. It's living in my Van Gogh bag, and it is the Kelly Cowl by Lacey from the Hooked on Owls podcast. I really like her podcast. She's going through a lot of stuff right now, so like moving and a new job, all that. So she hasn't podcasted for a while. But Lacey, I really like this pattern. I think this is going to be like a new go-to one for like quick presents that I need to make. Yeah, it's that good. Alright, so starting off, I did have to make some changes. I'll put notes on my Ravelry page on this. Basically, I had to change the hook size. You start with an H, which is a 5mm hook. I went up to an I, which is a 5.5mm hook. So only 1/2 millimeter, but excuse me, it still makes a big difference. I got to use my lovely Luna hook. Luna's my favorite. Don't get me wrong, I love Hermione, but Luna has a special place in my heart. The yarns that I used, let me get the color and the ball band out for you. This is the Barocco Vintage DK, which is 52% acrylic, 40% wool, 8% nylon. And the colorway on here is 2172, which is the colorway Calico. It's this really pretty light green. There is some gray in there. And I don't know if it was just reflecting the other yarn that I was using, but under the fluorescent lights at work, like I noticed some pink in here as well. I don't know. It was interesting. But, so this is the main color that I used. The other color is Aslan Trends Class. The composition is 55% cotton, 45% viscose. And the color is 1019, which when I looked it up is Purples Both. But it's this lovely purple. Yeah. Purple. One thing I really liked about this yarn is how it is made up. Let's see if I can get it to show you. Yeah, here's the end. Let me actually get the end for you. I don't know if it's gonna focus. You have, it's almost like it has like a silk ribbon through it, and then like several strands of cotton. And then of course it has these lovely different colors in it. And so this was the secondary color. And what I'm going to do, like I have enough left over, I could do another one, but do the main color purple and then have the green be the secondary color. Yeah. But when I was working on this, like, it made me think of spring and African violets. So, yeah, I really liked it. So, without further ado, can I show you my finished object? And here it is. Let me show you the right side. Don't want to see the seam. Ta-da! Yeah. Like, all the different, it's so cool how this is constructed. I just love it. And I was working on this on Wednesday, and there's I was at church at the Bible study, and there's two ladies there that come. They don't normally come, they don't come to our church, but they come for Wednesday night service. And I was just like, I should give this to them. So Chris will get one of this, and the other Chris will get the other colorway. So anyway, like I said, it's a fast, easy pattern. It's paid for, so I can't really talk too much about it, other than like I had to increase my chains by, I did 120 chains because I was using a DK weight, and this pattern calls for a worsted weight. Am I making sense with this? Anyway, so I'm going to do a reverse of this, so it'll be mostly purple with green, and then present them to the Chris's, and they can decide which one they want. So anyway, the one Chris, she's the one that inspired me, that kind of got my rear end gear to do my first pattern, which is the Hadley scarf. Put a link down below. It's for sale too, if you want it. I'm really bad at promoting my own stuff. So anyway, my only finished object for this week. For my makes in progress, I have 3. 2 of them you have seen. 1 is new. And actually, let me get a drink real quick. So the first one I'll show you is my Just Feel Better shawl, as I have yarn rolling all over. Living in my lovely basket from Hobby Lobby. The Just Feel Better shawl is by Kalisha, who does the Quirky Monday craft cast. It is a free pattern on Ravelry, so I highly recommend it. Not that it's free, it's a really good pattern. Like I said, I wanted to do my scrap yarns. I have a bunch of fingering weight sock yarn leftovers. What am I going to do with them? I could do a traditional a granny triangle shawl, but this one I liked better, and plus I'm supporting a friend. So hi, Kalisha. So anyway, here is my Just Feel Better shawl. Last time I was here, where this progress keeper is, although can you even see with all these lovely yarns? Oh, it's getting bigger and more colorful. I just love it. So yeah, this is all my leftover yarns. I did frog my socks, and I'm going to put a couple rows of this in there. Still don't know what I want to do with this yarn, but it's definitely not socks. I hate making socks. I just do. So anyway, like I said, I'm separating each color with navy. And I started weaving in the ends on this side. Haven't done any of the others. But yeah, I have my lovely Christmas. It kind of stands out funny. But well, I don't care. It's a memory shawl, is what it is. Memory of all the different things that I've made with these yarns. And speaking of scraps, yes, I have worked on my scrap can. Finally. So yeah, it's going to be a big blanket just full of memories of things that I've made. And I've only done, let's see, 5 rows, but it's something, because I mean, look how big this thing is. We'll start on this side. Oh, as we're connected. So basically where this stitch marker is. I don't know if you can even see it. It's a lovely look. That clover sheep interlocking stitch marker. So basically where the yellow starts, that's where I started and picked up again. This is actually leftovers from my hat that I made using the same lion brand mandala that you could win in the giveaway. So like I said, I have lots left over. Don't know why I thought I was gonna run out. Anyway, so yeah, I'm using a what size hook? 6mm hook. I mean, all the yarns are gonna be different sizes. I really don't care. And yeah, it's about my wingspan, which I don't know how long that is. Anyway, so it'll be nice to wrap up in. And it's living in my big basket. I mean, this is full of yarns. And basically I just ball, grab another color, ball, like don't really pay attention to what I'm doing. So it's a surprise as I'm crocheting it. Set that on the floor. Okay. The next make in progress, put that in there, is a new one. If you've watched my Vlogmas videos, you would have seen the one that's like titled My Tunisian Fail. I wanted to learn how to Tunisian crochet, which I did, but I just don't have a finished object from all my efforts. Sorry, trying to tidy up as I go here, because podcasting is messy. So yeah, I'll put a link to the video below, and you can see what I did and why I did it and why I stopped. But basically I was going to do a cowl, and it just wasn't working, and then I decided to do a crocheted version of the cowl, and that didn't work out, and that's still in timeout, which I've mentioned in another podcast. Yeah. I will fix that one. I will. But then I got thinking, why do I need to make it a cowl? Why can't I just do a scarf? So, that's what I'm doing. And I've had issues, again, with this. Don't know what to do. Maybe I'm not meant to Tunisian crochet. But I like it. I like it. The main issue I've had was with my hook. I have this lovely package of hooks from Knit Picks. It's an interchangeable set of Tunisian hooks. Let's see if I can find the one I was using. Of course I can't find it. Oh, here it is. So, you have this lovely hook. It's nice and pointy and sharp. And the yarn's splitty anyway, so this does not help it. And then this cable, it gets annoying. It really does bother me a lot. Like when I first started, it didn't bother me. I didn't really notice. And then I was watching Hannah from the Cozy Cottage Crochet. Hi, Hannah. She was talking about how she hates these hooks. And so, like, yeah, I can see why it's bothering me now. I think I was so concentrated on learning how to crochet, Tunisian crochet. I was so concentrated on that this didn't bother me, but it bothers me now. So, I bought this one. It's actually a double pointed hook. Double pointed, I don't know. It's called an Afghan hook. I really don't know what else to say about it. It's the same hook size as I was using. It's an H hook, which is 5mm hook. The only problem is my project is a little bit longer than this hook. And only once, because I've been paying attention, has my stitches fallen off the other side. Other than that, It's fine. It's doing the job. That's all I need. Basically, I just want to learn how to do different stitches. And I have some fun colors. And if you watch the video from the my Tunisian fail, you'll understand the colors I picked and why I'm doing different stitches. It's all explained in there. So I'm working on this hook. It's living in my bag. Crochet Fast, Dye Warm. And I have a book, my encyclopedia of crochet stitches. There's a whole bunch of Tunisian stuff in here. So that's where I'm getting the different ones. The yarn is Knit Picks Brava Sport. And it is 100% premium acrylic and sport weight, obviously. So without further ado, here's my project. That's the thing about Tunisian, is it rolls like crazy. So I'm gonna have to block this like none other. So here's the start of it. And of course this color is, oh, but this is gonna be at the end of the scarf. It won't be anywhere near my face. But yeah, I just did the simple Tunisian stitch, which I really like that, how it looks. And then when I switched to the pink, I switched to the Tunisian knit stitch. And I don't know if you can tell, yeah, right here, I dropped a stitch. Oh well. So, I have these stitch markers marking every 20 or every 10 rows, so it's easy for me to count. Try to do 10 inches, about 45 rows for 10 inches. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. This may be like my scrap gan, or it's just, oh, let me pull this out and see what I can do with this now. Those are my makes in progress. Yeah, there I did get I did have a bout of start-itis this week, and I was like, oh, I need to start this project and start this one and start this one. It's like, wait, Lori, you have time. You can do it. Just steady. Steady, steady, steady. That's what I need to do. Anyway, okay. So now, for the fun part. So, I do have some stuff that is to be. Some of this I have bought, and some of this is gifts. Which, I'm still just like, what? What? So, this is my to be basket. It is overflowing. Because I was cleaning out my craft room, and I really wanted a podcast from there, but it's too echoey and the lighting's really bad for podcasting. So yeah, it's purple and it's lovely, and I wish I could podcast from there. But this room suits better, I have better lighting, all that. So, when I was cleaning it out, I found these two skeins of Loops and Threads Impeccable. I bought these for, what were they for? I don't remember, but they're going to be chemo caps. I had heard that, like children's cancer, the color is yellow. I wasn't sure which yellow, so I bought two. And I really don't think kids will care which one. So you have this one in butterscotch, which I really like this pale yellow. I'm not really a yellow person, but I like this. And this one is called Sunny Day. A nice bright color. So these will be chemo caps for kids, which is a sad thing, but I hope to brighten their day with these. When I do chemo caps, I give them to Crochet for Cancer. There's a chapter here nearby. I can go drop them off with Lorraine. So there's those. The next one that I bought, I went out to Hobby Lobby, hit up their sale. You know, every other week their yarn is on sale for 30% off. And I've been eyeing this yarn for my next design. So for those of you who are new, I'm doing a series of shawls on women who inspire me. The first one that I finished is Persuasion, which is a new pattern. It's for sale. You can go buy it. Link down below. Self-promotion. The second one that I just finished. It's the Petite Curie shawl, and it's about Marie Curie. And the testers are working on it now. And of course, they're like, well, when do you want this done? And I'm like, I really don't have a deadline. I don't. I've always figured you'd be so excited to work on this, you'd get it done, right? Anyway, so my third shawl is about, the woman that inspired me is Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the Supreme Court Justice. And we went and saw her movie, the movie about her life, on the basis of sex is the name of the movie. And at the end, the actress who plays her, Felicity Jones, is walking up the steps of the Supreme Court, and she has this gorgeous blue dress on. And it just, like, it's only on the screen for 10 seconds, but it impacted me so much that my shawl is designed after this. So I will be getting started on that this week, hopefully. So it's several shades of blue, and I kind of wanted yarns that anybody could go out and buy. I didn't want like just specialty yarns. So we have, I went and bought Hobby Lobby Yarn Bee Secret, or Soft Secret, which is their version of the Caron Simply Soft. But I kind of like the twist on this one better. So we have this lovely navy. That's the colorway navy. I have one skein of this, and I have one skein of this, which is denim. And then the best one. Oh, I love this bright blue. Oh gosh, and it's called Bright Blue. Of course, they don't come up with really cool names. So anyway, so this, I have two skeins of this. This is gonna be the main color of the shawl. It's bright blue. So that design will be started soon, and I have an idea for the fourth. And my inspiration, I'll tell you about later. Okay, so I was in danger of running out of time because my phone doesn't like to record more than like 20 minutes at a time. Ish. Anyway, so yeah. I have these two lovely blue. I'm so excited. Okay, so then the rest of my stuff, still got more in here, are gifts. So a lady from church, her name is Sharon. Hi Sharon. Actually, I don't know if you watch, but hi anyway. So let me see if I can get this story straight. I think it was her hairdresser was given yarn, and she doesn't use it, so she gave it to Sharon, and then Sharon's like, well, I think Lori would like this more because some of it's fingering weight style yarn, which Sharon doesn't really use. And then another one is bulky. Oh my goodness, my nose. There's wool in here, so it's bothering my nose. Anyway, things we do for yarn, right? So, Sharon gave me these lovely skeins. There's two of these, two of the gray, two of the white. It's Loops and Thread Payette. I don't even know if they sell this anymore. And this is in the colorway Icicle and Sterling Silver. And I had made cowls years ago with Patton's lace sequin, or sequin lace, or however you say it. And then, you know, I can't find that anymore. And I wanted to make more cowls out of that. So I can make some cowls out of these. So yeah, this is 84% acrylic, 12% polyester, and 4% other fiber. But you can see the lovely sequins in there. I'm excited about that. And then the bulky one is Isaac Mizrahi. This is his Carlisle, I'm guessing. And the color is Plaza. It is 127 yards, 77% acrylic, 15% metallic, and 8% polyamide. And this is a different construction. I don't know if I'm going to be able to focus on this at all. But it's not twisted together. It's more like a chain, I guess. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do with this one yet, but I really like how it sparkles. So there's 2 of these as well. And then I had a lovely viewer contact me, Lisa. She actually teaches at my alma mater, which is Olivet, which is down in Kankakee. She actually came to my office. She's like, I have a gift for you. You can put in a giveaway, or you can use it for your designs or whatever. So she likes to dye yarns, and she does it just for fun. She's not looking to sell it or anything, but I still wanted to give her a shout out. She gave me some yarn that she dyed herself, and so one of these is going to go in my giveaway. You're going to get some Lisa yarn. So we'll go with the one that's different. So there's 4 of them. 3 of them are the same fiber content. We'll go with the one that's different. It's this lovely blue teal. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it. So this one is 100% superwash merino, and you have 417 yards. Her tag, I really like her tag that she put on there. Create beauty everywhere. And I'll put a link to her Instagram down below. Yarn that is a part of a conspiracy to create beauty everywhere. Yeah, I really like this one. And then, purple. This one is a sock yarn, fingering weight. So it's 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 400 yards. And look at this purple. Oh, I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. Oh. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. Maybe a hat. I don't know. I've been wanting to try to knit one of those sock head hats. We'll see. We'll see. But the other 2 are from the same dye pot. And so the winner of my giveaway will be getting one of these. Pink. Oh, I love these too. And this, of course, is sock yarn, so 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. Love it. So yeah, I'm excited about this. This will go in the giveaway. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all the others, but I was thinking about the, is it the Secret Garden? What's the one that Sam did? Sam from Sam Squeak, she just did one recently. Anyway, we'll see. It still hasn't decided what it's meant to be yet. So, but one will be going to a lucky viewer for the giveaway. How many times can I say giveaway in this episode? Right? Right. right. Let me say right again. Oh, nervous habits. Anyway, that's all for today, and I will see you in a couple weeks. I hope you have a great time crafting or doing whatever you do. Have a good week. Bye.